Hey guys, I've got a blank journal showdown going on. I'm trying to pick my next journal in line. My current journal, this one, is about halfway done, and I like this for the nostalgia, but it's hard to keep open, which is kind of irritating. I've had this since I was a young kid or young teen, I'm not really sure, but it's from the 90s, the late 90s, and I've had it forever, so I like the nostalgia of this one, but I'm ready to use another one, and I want to start decorating it. I like to personalize my next journal before I finish even the current one, just to kind of get to know it a little and just make it feel more like mine, I guess, which kind of sounds weird, but yeah. So the contenders are this one, because Lisa Frank, and this thing is just so fun. I have this one and a Cat Lisa Frank one, and I have matching pencil cases, so I'm kind of debating if I want to use this now or like decorate my room with it until then. It's got decorative paper, and it's like a child's diary, so the paper's a little bit thin, and it's decorative. I kind of actually like the stars, but I don't know if this paper would really do it for me. I kind of want some nice paper right now, because my current journal is this one, and the binding is, impossible to tear out. This thing has lasted, for many, many years, been thrown around and moved all over and all that. So the binding's lasted well, but doesn't lay flat, and the paper's kind of a little bit too white for me. And it's like super hard to open with one hand. But it's pretty white paper, and it's not really thick enough for me. So, I say that a lot. But yeah, so I kind of want better paper. So this one is kind of another one that might have paper that's too thin. But the Toy Story, I like this You've Got a Friend in Me thing. That's kind of what I'm trying to make journaling right now. It's just, when I'm trying to figure out my crap, and sometimes you can't really explain, like, where you are in life or your emotions and stuff, so I kind of like journaling for that. So I really like that Toy Story You've Got a Friend in Me quote on there. I guess I could show you. Well, that's stuck on there, but it's just the drawing of them. Got a glow-in-the-dark beach when I was a kid I put on there, and it's got cute little hearts in there. Paper's a little thin, but this one's really tempting. This one and this one are kind of the main tempting ones. My back is gonna fall off. Yeah, this stand is like too low to bend over for. I'm old. Hang on, maybe I'll just oh yeah, I do have knees. I forgot. Anyway, this one is another one from when I was a young teen, and this one's pretty, and I like the nostalgia. I'm not sure if 2 teen journals using now would be too much nostalgia or not. But the paper's also kind of white, like the other one. But I still like that one. I was kind of thinking about just using not really all of the old ones in order, but just kind of trying to finish off that time in my life in journal form. And this thing is huge. It's kind of awkward to, it's super thick. So this might feel like it would just take forever, but I kind of want something that takes forever so I can just plan, okay, this is my journal, and this will probably last for a year or 6 months at least. And just kind of have something that feels like home, since, I have no idea where I'll physically be in 6 months. So I kind of like something that I can continue on with me. I put this tie around it, but I probably will just put it on elastic instead, because I think that would get old pretty quick with the tie. And the paper in these is good. It's about 6.5 by 8.5 or something like that. So it's a larger page size than I like. And it's a soft cover too. But this one, I had almost used the journal before my current one, like a journal and a half ago. But I used that small one instead. But this one, I kind of, for some reason, it's just tempting. I like the tree symbolism, and it's I don't know, the paper feels nice, and the cover does too, even though it's a soft cover. So, yeah, these are kind of the contenders. I thought I'd do a close-up, because on Instagram, a few of them looked a little bit different in that picture. Like this one looked darker, and this one looked a little more orangey. But yeah, these are the contenders, and my back's gonna fall off, so I'll leave it at that. And yeah, stay tuned for the magazine video. I do have a journal progress video I'm gonna try to make, hopefully this weekend too, if anyone cares. So yeah, anyway, let me know which is your favorite, and which you'd use. I have been looking for another journal just for like a month and a half, just because none of these really feel perfect. Like this one, the paper's a little thin. This one's kind of larger than I like. I don't say that often. This one's really fun, but if I'm trying to write about deep stuff, sometimes a happy looking journal might be kind of not feeling like I could relate to it. And this one's so nostalgic, so I don't know. Anyway, yeah, these are contenders, and have a good night. Bye.